Adventurous kids explore with education and learning what a wild life is in the Everglades. I want to explore the Museum of Discovering Science. What plants do butterflies like? I want to know about Key West. Adventurous kids, learning and fun. Adventurous kids!
Today I'm going to tell you about Eric Carle. Eric Carle was a beloved American author and illustrator, best known for his beautifully crafted children's books that blend colorful artwork with simple, engaging storytelling. Born on June 25, 1929, in Syracuse, New York, Carle moved to Germany with his family at the age of 6, where he later studied art. After returning to the United States, he worked as a graphic designer before finding his true calling in children's literature. Then he worked for many years as the art director for an advertising agency. One of Carle's advertisements had an illustration of a lobster. Carle's most famous book, The Very Hungry Caterpillar, was published in 1969 and quickly became a classic. With its vibrant collage-style illustrations and interactive format, the story not only captivated children, but also helped them learn basic concepts like counting the days of the week and the life cycle of a butterfly. The book has been translated into dozens of languages and sold millions of copies worldwide. Beyond The Very Hungry Caterpillar, Eric Carle wrote and illustrated over 70 books, including Brown Bear, What Do You See?, which he illustrated for author Bill Martin Jr., and other titles like The Very Busy Spider, The Mixed Up Chameleon, and The Grouchy Ladybug. His stories often reflect a deep respect for nature and a genuine understanding of how children learn through play, rhythm, and color. Carle's unique artistic style involved hand-printed tissue paper that he cut and layered to form his illustrations. This method gave his books a textured, collage-like appearance that stood out on bookshelves and delighted readers of all ages. He once said that his goal was to help children feel both safe and curious, to give them a sense of hope and possibility through storytelling. The ideas for his stories often came from nature. He loved remembering the walks his father had taken on through meadows and woods. Eric Carle believed his books could help children. He said, with many of my books, I attempt to bridge the gap between the home and school. He wanted to show children that learning is fascinating and fun. He felt that moving from home to school can be a bit scary. His books aim to replace that fear with a positive message. For over 30 years, Eric Carle and his second wife, Barbara Morrison, lived in Northampton, Massachusetts. They also had a home in Key West, Florida. Eric Carle had a son and a daughter. Eric Carle passed away on May 23rd, 2021. He was almost 92 years old, but his legacy lives on through his books, which continue to inspire generations of young readers and their families. His work is celebrated not only for his artistic brilliance, but also for his contribution to early childhood education and literacy. The Eric Carle Museum of Picture Book Art, located in Amherst, Massachusetts, stands as a tribute to his life's work and his deep belief in the power of art and story to enrich young minds. Over 500,000 people have visited, including many school children. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Adventurous Kids.
What did you learn today?
Adventurous kids!
Adventurous kids!
What was the most interesting fact?
Adventurous kids!
Adventurous kids!
Adventurous